Well, hello there guys, it's Jesse again, and it's time for more Skyrim mods. And today we're going to have sort of a visual and gameplay overhaul. These are just mods that either attribute to Skyrim's aesthetic appeal or change the game in a way to make it more fresh. So first off, you may notice that my Skyrim looks a little bit different. It's a little more vibrant, a little more colorful. And that's our first mod today. It's called the Imaginator. I believe that's what it's called. The Imaginator. Yep, Imaginator. And you install this like any other mod, and you get this Summon Imaginator helper. And you summon this guy, and he immediately talks to you. And you tell him change the Imaginator settings. Here you can adjust the contrast, the tint, I don't know what this is, Cinemagic? Oh, like really tweak sort of the sunlight increase or decrease, how vibrant the sky is, how much the bloom is. So, and then there's presets that you can choose that, oh, not Tintor. There's presets you can choose, which I have the Pixar preset, which makes everything just a little more vibrant. These are all different kind of presets. They kind of do exactly what they say. So let's go back and let's go reset all adjustments. That way we can see the change between regular Skyrim and this. So as you can see, this is regular Skyrim. And I thought this was a little dull. It's a little desaturated. It's not very appealing to me, at least. So if we go to change Imaginator settings, we can select a preset. And let's choose... yeah, let's just go back to Pixar. As you can see, it just makes everything pop a little bit more. Gives everything a little more color. And you can stack these, so you can be like, oh, I want some more of that. And you can make it really outrageous. And you can stack these on top and just make everything out of control. But if you don't like any of it, you can just go to remove presets and it'll set it back to normal. So this is really nice. This is in-game changing. Let's put it back to what I liked. So I liked Pixar, and I wanted to go back, and we'll go to Contraster, and I wanted it a little bit darker. So I can decrease 10, and I can decrease it 1, and these stack. So if I want to go to -12, I just press that again. And I think I had it at -15. I believe. Okay. So yeah, that's really nice. And you can go back here, and you can reset all of these individual settings. And I believe I had the saturation up a bit. But anyways, yeah, you can stack these. You can see what it does. This is a good alternative to the FXAA post-processor injector, which it makes everything a little better looking, and it uses the FXAA anti-aliasing. If you don't know what any of that means, it just means it makes your game smoother and just looks better, to put it in layman terms. But that can really take a hit on your performance. So this mod takes absolutely no hit on your performance, and when you're done talking to this guy, he just disappears. But yeah, this is a good alternative to that mod if your computer doesn't have the balls to run the FXAA post-process injector. So that was our first mod, and I'm gonna keep it on because it makes my Skyrim very pretty. Alright, on to the next one. Okay guys. Well, this next mod is called Realistic Lighting, and it does exactly what it says. It makes the lighting in Skyrim more realistic. As you may well know, the lighting in Skyrim really fills a large area, especially in houses and in dungeons. They're very well lit, even though they're kind of dimly lit, but you can see everything. I remember in Oblivion, you would go into a dungeon, you would always have to carry a torch because they were literally pitch black. I kind of miss that. So and the realistic lighting makes everything look better. You can't really tell it during the day or late afternoon, but if I wait, as you can see, it's quite dark, and the torches and different things light up the environment. Oh, that's for another mod. But we'll just kind of ignore it. But you can see the fire lighting up everything as well. So this is a really nice mod. It works very nicely with the Injector and the Vibrant Sky mod, which I can't really show off right now again, but you can kind of see it through the clouds. It's very nice. I'm gonna have to take care of these dragons. Back in a second. Hey guys, I just want to show you guys the interior lighting for a realistic light. So as you can tell, that middle fireplace kind of thing is casting some really nice dynamic shadows and just kind of making everything more realistic rather than everything being well lit. I also forgot to mention there are 3 settings for realistic lighting, but you have to change some files, so I can't do them in game. One is like absolute realistic lighting. It makes nights pitch black. It makes anything not touched by light very dark, like you can't see anything, like realistic lighting. There's vanilla, and for those of you who don't know, when people refer to a vanilla Skyrim, vanilla Oblivion, it just means the original settings. There's the vanilla realistic lighting. I'm not sure why that's in the settings. I guess it's just in case you accidentally deleted realistic lighting, like, or the original Skyrim lighting files or whatever. And then there's what I have right now. It's called Vision lighting, which kind of maintains, it's a little bit between realistic and vanilla, so it looks realistic but it's not completely realistic, so I can still see some things. For example, in this room I shouldn't be able to see all this because no light's really touching it, but this small candle is giving off just a nice small patch of light. Alright, so that's realistic lighting. I'm gonna move on to textures. See you guys in a bit. So the next mod I'm going to show is just a texture pack that came out quite a while ago, and I'm going to do this while walking up to the place I want to show it to you because realistic lighting is looking really nice right now. But anyways, it's called the 2K texture pack. It's also known as Skyrim HD, and basically it's just a really high-res texture pack for Skyrim. As far as I can notice, it doesn't take a huge performance hit, but I suppose it could if you're running on a lower end PC, but it makes Skyrim textures look 10 times better than they already do. I've compared it to the Bethesda official HD texture pack, and this one beats it out by a long shot. So as you can see, that carpet is 10 times more detailed than the regular Skyrim, so is that wood. Now I know it sounds a little weird and ridiculous to go around looking at these tiny little things like carpet and wood, but when you switch back to the regular textures or HD textures from Bethesda from this, you'll notice a huge difference. You'll notice everything doesn't look as sharp or vivid or realistic either. So this is a really nice texture pack. It's huge. It's like 4 zip files, and they're all about 900 megabytes. And I think the textures overall are about 3 gigs. So these are really high-res textures, and takes a while to download, but installs like any other mod. So yeah, that was the 2K texture pack. It's retextured pretty much everything. The dungeons, towns, landscape, and just some random stuff. I think some meshes aren't retextured, like, let's see, like mannequins, I think, are just regular mannequins. But the grass, stone steps, wood, everything like that is retextured. But I think stuff like those targets and these targets aren't completely retextured. Yeah, see, these are still low res, but there's another mod for that. I don't have it, but it's called like improved static meshes. But yep, That's the 2K texture pack, also known as Skyrim HD. Alright, moving on. Okay guys, so I've waited countless in-day games and nights to show you off the Vibrant Auroras mod, and you can pretty much tell what it does. It just makes the Auroras absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and this can also show off my Vibrant Sky or Enhanced Night Skies mod. So that's pretty much it. It just makes traveling at night and being in Skyrim at night a treat. Yeah, it's really beautiful. They come in all kinds of colors, just like the regular Auroras, but it just makes them more vibrant and they pop like crazy. So now I'll wait till daytime to show you the other mod. Okay, so now it's daytime, and this mod's not working. Yeah, well, I don't know what's up with that. Odd. I'm supposed to have a better sun glare, but it doesn't seem to want to be working. Back in a second. Okay, so I don't know why the sun glare mod isn't working. It's supposed to change the sun glare to make it more realistic, but it's not working right now. I'm not sure why. I'll link it anyways. This next mod is called More Rain, and it makes rain a little more realistic. Rain happens a little more often in places it should be raining. In Skyrim, when it rains, you can see right through it. It's as if it's a clear day, just with lines going across the screen.
Divine smile on your friend.
With this mod, it makes it more realistic. You can't exactly see perfectly through rain, and rain is affected by wind. But yeah, as you can see, it just makes it in the background a little more foggy. It makes everything a little more darker, as if it's really raining, a little more gloomy. And it looks really nice. So yeah, that's about it. It also adds sort of these... oh, it's gone now. The start weather command doesn't make weather last very long. But as you can see, or as you could see, there were little like patches of rain, and then there were like just the regular Skyrim rain. But it looks really nice, and when it happens naturally, it's even better, and when there's wind, it's even better. So it just makes rain a whole lot better. I'm going to try to show you another mod, but let's see. It has to happen... there has to be sort of a blizzard going on. Yeah, so here we are in northern Skyrim. Yeah, it's not happening right now, but this mod is... I forgot what it's called, but it makes snowfall a little more realistic, and blizzards happen, and it makes blizzards more realistic. What's wrong, dude? Who's this guy? Vilgus? What are you doing out here? Why are you running from a saber cat? Oh, I didn't want some of him. Well, no. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, he's gone. Well, this was an interesting situation to try to show off this mod. Anyways, we'll go on to... ooh. I'm keeping that in the video. We'll go on to the next mod then, since this one doesn't want to show itself. Look at that beautiful Skyrim. Man, that Injector mod is just so sexy. Along with the water mod and realistic lighting. Woo! Anyways, this next one, or these next set of mods I'm going to try to do in one sitting, kind of go, are all gameplay mods. This first one I mentioned earlier in my very first video. I mentioned it, but I couldn't get it to work. Now it's working. It's called the Dragon Souls to Perks, and basically it's just what it says. You can trade in your Dragon Souls for perks. I thought it was perk points, but it's actually just plain perks. So as you can see, here's the Warrior, Mage, and Thief. And you go to, let's say, Mage, and yes, I want to spend some souls. Then you have to select a skill, as you can see, and it's dynamic, so it knows which skills you have and which ones you don't. And you pick which skill you want, and it tells you if you have enough souls for that skill. So harder skills require more souls, and lesser skills require lesser souls, or a lesser amount of souls. Anyways, yeah, this is really nice for people who are like me that have finished the game and got a lot of shouts and killed a lot of dragons, but don't have all the perks, but have a lot of dragon souls just kind of lying around. So this is really nice to kind of give you more of an incentive for killing dragons and keep playing the game. And that brings me to the next mod. It's called Deadly Dragons, I believe, or is it Deadlier? No, it's Deadly Dragons. And it makes dragons a hell of a lot harder to fight. It adds new dragons, new dragon textures. Yeah, it just makes fighting dragons exciting again. The first dragon you ever fight was quite the battle, and whenever you start fighting like frost dragons, blood dragons, elder dragons, it gets exciting. Then after a while it becomes so overpowered that you can take them down like nothing. With this mod, dragons are no pushovers. Okay, so I was able to spawn me a worm. A dragon kind of worm, not like a wormy worm. But yeah, there he is, flying around. These guys breathe like steam, like the Centurion Masters do. As you are, that one breathes oh no, that one's breathing steam. Still, it adds these dragons, and they're really hard to kill. He doesn't really want to fight. Now he wants to fight because the Skyrim music's going on. They're all retextured as well. There's new textures as well. They're colored differently. They just look fantastic, and it makes fighting dragons exciting again and incredibly hard. And now my Sunglare mod's working. What do you know? Dragons fix everything. So, ow! What's happening? Oh, there's a skeleton over there. Interesting. So there's the dragon. There's a whole bunch of new dragons. I think they go up to level 60 something for new dragons, and then you fight like the ultimate dragon of death. Well, hello there, good sir. So yeah, there it is. I'm gonna load up that save without this dragon. The next mod is called Monsters of Skyrim, I believe, and it just adds a plethora of new monsters. This may look like a mud crab. That's because it is a mud crab, but it has a little bit of new textures. That's not what I want to show you. Leave me alone, mud crab. I'm trying to show these fine people a mod. You know what? This guy's gonna have to do. So as you can see, a giant boar is not a regular monster of Skyrim. This is a new monster. Original textures, original models, original meshes, excuse me. And there's some really cool monsters. So there's a giant boar, and he kind of sucks. There's Triceratops, no joke. There's Cyclops giants. There's these Daedric creepy zombie things. It just has a whole bunch of new monsters. I wish I could show them all, but I have no way of doing so. Okay, so I thought that wild boar was kind of lame. So here's a Cyclops giant, I think. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's cooler. So yeah, the Monster Mod also adds new like items to pick up off of monsters, or at least the new ones. And there's new ingredients and potions and stuff. Also with the Deadly Dragons, it also adds new stuff you can pick off of dragons, and it adds like new armor you can craft. And I can't craft any of it because I don't have dragon crafting, so I can't show you any of this stuff. But yeah, it all looks cool. It's not what I want. Oh wait, I got something else to show. No. I also add some new spells. I have no idea what any of these do. I can't make any of them. And you can only get these special items off of killing the... Oh, it adds them to the old dragons too. So any dragons, you can get those new items.
My cousin's out fighting dragons.
So, yeah, I think that's all the gameplay mods. Let me check. There we go. Oh yeah, the Deadly Dragons mod also comes with some settings you can set. There's also new events, and I'm gonna change that because it's annoying. There are just these random events like 3 dragons at once, or dragon priests attack, or just random monsters. Oh, I can disable them? I'm disabling them. They can get annoying. They're cool sometimes, but not all the time. So yeah, that's that for the gameplay mods, really. On to sort of my bonus mods I want to show. Okay, so this bonus mod is kind of like a player home, but not really. It's more of like a fortress for these dudes. It's called the Black Tower and Dark Sacrament armor pack, I believe. Yeah, it just kind of adds this quest that pretty much just points you to this place. It just helps you find this place. I can't get over it. And this place just has a shop so you can buy the new armor, and 3 followers that are all thieves, I believe. I'm not sure where they do this. Here's the Black Tower entrance, and you have to walk up these stairs. Oops. And then you go to the Black Tower Armory. Why didn't they just make that first door lead to the armory? I have no idea, but it's okay. I just wanted to mention, I do have some other mods, but they're very minuscule. They're just like higher snow textures and enhanced blood textures. I like to just cover the major stuff. So, you know, big player homes like this, or like crazy visual mods like the texture pack in what's it called? The Imaginator. I realized before I was calling the Imaginator the Injector. It's not the Injector, it's the Imaginator. So anyways, here's this huge area, sort of like a rotunda, where you can buy this particular set of armor. It comes in different colors. It comes in like white, black and red, and you buy all of it from here. This guy here. He doesn't talk much. The only 3 unique weapons I can tell this guy sells is the Akaviri, which is the blades katana thing, Dragon Bane, which is a one-handed katana, and Diamond Edge Akaviri, which is a one-handed katana. Dragon Bane does some shit to dragons and stuff. Anyways, yeah, it adds all this cool stuff, this area. And I just thought this was cool. This guy's name is Vincent, and he kind of has Vincent's hair from Final Fantasy VII. I guess he kind of looks like Vincent. I don't know. That was cool that guy put that in. Who are you?
Good afternoon.
Oh, I've never noticed you here. So this is a player home. I was wondering that because there's a door over here called the Black Tower Suite that requires a key and a message box. I was wondering what that was for. Barracks, I actually haven't been in here. Let's check it out. So I guess you talk to that lady and you can buy this house. That's really cool. I didn't know that. So I suppose this is for your 3 followers, and that bedroll is for that lady. That's what she gets for hiding from me. Sorry. Allergies are getting to me today. So why didn't they put her in a more... Like, why didn't they put her here instead of over there? I don't know. That's why I gotta make my own mods. I'd make the smart decisions. But there you go. This one's a player home. as well as kind of this fortress. So I think that's all the mods I want to show you guys today. Hope to see you guys again. Let me know how I'm doing on these videos, by the way. I'd really like to get your guys' feedback. Do you guys want to see more Skyrim mods, more Skyrim in general, anything else, any other games that, or any other game mods, any other games? Just leave me feedback, and make sure to like, subscribe if you want to. I really just care if you watch the video, but I would like some feedback. I'm just going out on the porch here because there's sort of this porch where that tree grows out from the middle. So yeah, this was my visual and gameplay overhaul mod stuff. These are, I believe, the necessary mods for Skyrim. All those visual and gameplay mods. Maybe not the deadly dragons and added monsters, but those are definitely nice bonuses. Alright, hope to see you guys again. Bye bye.